Welcome to North Hagerstown High School, getting set for high school basketball action here. The Williamsport Wildcats visiting the homestanding North Hagerstown Hubs. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband this evening. Mark Keller along with Chad Brashears, and we should have a good one here this evening between these two Washington County schools. North Hagerstown coming into this one with a 6-1 record, won 6 straight to start the season, coming into this one off of a loss to Frederick. But what's been the key to North Hagerstown's fast start this season?
Braden Cespedes and Joey Dorsey. Cespedes is averaging 21.6, Dorsey's averaging 22.3. They carry the load of the scoring, both physically on the glass. Dorsey's averaging about 9 rebounds a game, and Cespedes is averaging 6 rebounds a game. So, you look at it, they're the two people in white tonight that you're going to keep your eye on.
And over on the Williamsport side, they come into this one with a 4-3 record entering this game, and one player there on that side that's really led the way, Jameer Bird. Jameer Bird,
he's been great this year. He's averaging 25 a game. He at one point was averaging 37.5 a game, so he's playing exceptionally well. I look forward, with the lights on tonight, he's probably going to be able to put on a little bit of a show.
All right, well, stay with us. When we come back, we'll bring in the third member of our broadcast team. Bob Parcelletti will be joining us soon. He'll be talking with the head coaches for Williamsport and North Hagerstown, as well as we get ready for this boys basketball game. North Hagerstown hosting the Williamsport Wildcats. More to come from North High right after this.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Let the inviting aroma of Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates welcome you to a haven of comfort, convenience, and exceptional taste. It's truly a destination for those who appreciate the finer things in life, like a perfectly brewed cup of coffee and delicious chocolate. Browse the gift and merchandise section, and when you shop Brooks House Coffee and Chocolate, all proceeds benefit people in recovery from substance abuse disorder. Unique charm and exceptional service at Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates in the South End Shopping Center in Hagerstown.
Flight Fiber by Antietam Business is our county's trusted fiber provider.
It's been great actually here at Knowles Fire Protection to move to direct fiber. We use different softwares such as QuickBooks, and it's really increased the speed with those. We also do CAD, which is our design programs, and it's will help with that also. I would recommend Antietam Broadband to other businesses for their expedience in getting the job done and their continued customer service.
Fast, reliable, and flexible. That's Flight Fiber by Antietam Business, the trusted fiber provider.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting set for boys basketball action. The North Hagerstown Hubs hosting the Williamsport Wildcats tonight. Let's send it down to Bob Parcelletti. He has Williamsport head coach Jonathan Wesson. Bob, take it away.
Jonathan, you guys are like the Harlem Globetrotters. You've only had 2 home games so far. What's it been like playing this year?
It's been tough. Always on the road, long bus travel. We just went over to Century, and we're battling adversity early. Setting us up really good for the playoff run. But yeah, battling through it. Really got to be headstrong on the road.
Jameer Bird is the leading scorer in the county. What makes him so good for you guys?
I think the guys try and put him in a good position. We draw our plays not really for him, but to get guys in good positions, and they find him, and he does really well. His go-to is his brain. If he wants to, he knows he can. He's going to go get it done.
All right. Well, I'll let you go.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bob, and thank you to Coach Wesson as well. And we saw Jameer Bird last year, an explosive player. And he can kind of lie in wait for a while, but when he goes to the hoop, he is very explosive.
He's extremely long. So I watched him play against Smithsburg earlier this year. He went for 40 and it was the quietest 40 I've ever seen, just because he goes and gets simple layups, gets breakout dunks. You know, he kind of does some of the things that you really don't see, quick rebound putbacks. But, you know, he's going to be the one that has to carry the load tonight. I have a feeling he's going to start on Joey Dorsey. I think Jaden Williams, the surprise, is going to start on Cespedes. I think that's going to be a surprise tonight. Everybody thought it was probably going to be Pop going against Cespedes, but I think in talking with Coach this week, Williams is going to start on him just to kind of save the legs of Streeter so he can run the offense.
With 3 of the top 4 scorers in Washington County in this game. Bird, we mentioned first in Washington County in scoring. Dorsey second, Cespedes fourth. We could have a shootout here tonight. Do you expect to see a big offensive game, or do you know, what tends to happen in games like that is that the defense sort of cancels those big scorers out sometime. What are you expecting to see here tonight? I
think it's going to be a high-scoring second half. I think the first half is going to be kind of getting settled in a little bit and kind of go from there.
All right, we're going to send it back over to Bob Parcelletti. He is now with North Hagerstown head coach Nate Naylor. Bob, take it away.
Okay, Nate, you're going to end up playing against the leading scorer in the county right now. How do you stop him?
By making sure our scorer has a good night.
With your odd number of 2-1, though, you got the third and the fourth. How's that work for you?
I mean, I think it's going to be about the others tonight. How many of our other players step up tonight and produce? Javon, Tristan, Brock. We got to get production from those guys.
You guys were 6-0, lost your last game out. Is that bad, or did you hit a reset button with all of them?
We play in a tough conference. When you got to play Urbana, then Linganore, Tuscarora, Oakdale, you're going to lose some games. They say the season don't start till you lose that first game. Now we got their attention.
Okay, thanks a lot and good luck.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Bob, and thank you to Coach Naylor as well. And well, if that's the case, then their season is now underway. They got that loss earlier this week. So now, how do you bounce back from that after you've had that rolling start 6-0 and you've had that first loss? How do you reset there?
I think you just get it back to your principles. You know, Nate and I've talked a couple times this week in preparation for this game, and we talked yesterday a little bit, and it was one of those, like, he made that exact same comment to me, but I think it goes back to your preparation. It's where you're going to get your shots from. It's where you get your defensive stops from. I mean, he's leaning on the fact that he wants the other guys to step up. He also knows that he has 2 of the best players in Washington County. They're going to go get theirs, but if they get the other guys around them to do the right things, it should play in their favor this evening.
Over on the Williamsport side, you take a look at their roster. Only 9 guys on the roster. One of them tonight, Xavier Ori, not going to be playing. So do the numbers come into play at all? Does depth come into play at all when you've only got 8 guys dressed on your roster?
I would say yes, except for I watched them play against Smithsburg with 8 players, and they won 77-47. So, I mean, it's all going to come down to how they play defensively. I think, you know, Coach Wesson talked that over break, they kind of got back to their defensive principles. The first half of the year being 4-3, they didn't defend the way that he wanted to. They did not play any games over Christmas break. It was now, let's get back to us. And so it'll be interesting to see tonight, what does us look like without Xavier? Because I know when Xavier does come back, us is going to be a lot different.
With Ori out, you know, you expect Bird to get his tonight. Who else do you see for Williamsport needing to really step up tonight and really pitch in with the score? Because when you look at Williamsport's scoring, you've got Bird there averaging about 25 a game, and then there's a big drop-off down to Jamar Tinsley at around 7.5 points.
Yeah, I think Tinsley's going to try to. Tyquan Streeter's going to do his thing. Jalen Williams is going to do his thing. But I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of it comes down to Tyson Cleary controlling the paint. Because I think that's the one thing that North was beat up. Frederick beat them up the other day. Nate said they had a really good game plan, which was to be physical and take them out of their stuff. You don't think Coach Wesson watched that film? The exact same film has been watched. The same conversations have occurred in the Williamsport locker room. I see Tyson Cleary being a physical being tonight against North Hagerstown.
Should be a good one here tonight. The Hubs hosting the Wildcats. North Hagerstown at 6-1. Williamsport at 4-3. Getting ready to introduce the starting lineups here now. We're going to take one more break here before tip-off. Stay with us. More to come from North Hagerstown right after this.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown, Kia.
Get more from your debit card. Your First United Bank & Trust debit card can earn rewards points on all your purchases, online or in-store. Paying is easy and secure with contactless capability and card controls that you manage. When you add your card to your mobile wallet, you tap into even more convenience.
Pay the easy way every day and get rewarded with the First United Bank & Trust debit card. Visit mybank.com or visit your local office to learn more. First United Bank & Trust, banking for a better tomorrow.
Let HomeSource Roofing show you there's a better way to do roofing.
As a family and veteran-owned company, we do things our way, which means full transparency to our clients with our project managers showing photos and videos of the process from the beginning to the end.
There's a reason why so many of your neighbors are giving us 5-star reviews. It's because at HomeSource Roofing, you and your home truly come first.
Let my family be the source for everything for your home.
Set up your free inspection at homesourceroofing.net.
Running your business is your business. Keeping you connected to your customers is our business. We're Flight Fiber, offering fully managed enterprise solutions that go beyond just providing internet access. When partnering with Flight Fiber, you'll experience reduced IT burden with enhanced reliability, proactive monitoring, cloud infrastructure, data protection, backup, and disaster recovery solutions. Let Flight Fiber by Antietam Business develop a fully managed broadband solution tailored to your needs. Call for a free consultation today.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting set for tip-off. Our live coverage of high school basketball here in Antietam Broadband brought to you exclusively by Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia wishes much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hagerstown Kia, the dealer that makes it easy. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband, whether you're watching on channel 6 and 806, or if you're watching on our YouTube channel. Glad to have you here for what should be a good one from North Hagerstown tonight. The Hubs in the white jerseys, Williamsport in the blue, and North controls the opening tip. Cespedes has it tipped away by Jameer Bird.
Good take, Brock.
Left hand of Brock Laypold, no good. And the Wildcats bring it back the other way. Andre
Double
Tinsley.
high ball screen.
Jameer Bird, 24 to Tinsley. We're going to have an early foul called here against the Hubs. Tyquel Fauntleroy.
Called that name a couple times in football season, didn't you?
Absolutely, we did.
We're going into the ball screen motion action.
Tinsley.
Get downhill.
To Bird. In the lane, Jameer Bird, no good, gets his own rebound. Knocked away by Laypold. To the corner, and good. Tyquan Streeter for 3. Gets the scoring started in this one.
Jaden Williams is guarding Cespedes. He's extremely quick laterally. It's going to give Brayden all kinds of problems right early on in the game until he gets settled in.
Cespedes looking for Dorsey. Joey Dorsey inside, gets the basket and the foul.
I like Nate's call there. That's called a mount. They used to run that up in Mount St. Mary's, this little mount alley-oop play coming off the backside. That's a great basketball play to get the game started, get the crowd into it.
Wildcats foul called on Tinsley. Dorsey misses the free throw. And it's a 3-2 lead for the Wildcats. Bird down the lane. Finger roll goes. First bucket of the game for Jameer Bird. 5-2 Cats.
Good pass.
Dorsey for Brock Laypole.
That's a great look. Freshman Laypole in a big game starting. That's a good way to get your nerves completely away.
Streeter. Cleary kicks it back out to Jaden Williams. No good. Bird takes the rebound away from Dorsey,
nice
who
punch
knocked
out.
it away. Now here's Laypole going the other way. Has it for Cespedes. Cespedes, the bucket from Laypole, and it's 6-5 North Hagerstown.
I think I was wrong. I think this is just going to be a shootout for 32 minutes.
And the foul called against Cespedes will be the first for him.
See, there's an emotional thing. You don't need to bring emotion into it. Don't pick up a foul 42 feet from the basket when your team's going to rely on you to run the show tonight. Nice step back.
Streeter, no good. Bird with the rebound. There's that length that Bird has.
Extremely long.
Jerron Nicholson
Inside out.
to Laypole. Long on that shot. And Ty Streeter brings it the other way. Bird to Jaden Williams, and now Streeter.
The biggest challenge tonight for Joey Dorsey is going to be he has to guard Bird and Bird has to guard him. Those two are going to be exhausted by the end of this basketball game. We'll be interested to see how, as the game progresses, they are able to control themselves.
Shot clock running down. Cespedes comes up with the loose ball going the other way. Bird couldn't get to it. And Cespedes has 4 points in the Hubs. Now with an 8-5 lead.
That's really
Tinsley
good
has it
defense
knocked
by
away.
Jerron.
Dorsey ahead to Cespedes. Whistle call for goaltending against Jameer Bird. And Cespedes, with 6 straight points here for North Hagerstown, has given them a 5-point lead.
He scores in bunches.
He does. We saw that last year.
Yes, we did.
A dramatic playoff victory here for North Hagerstown. Where Cespedes really took the game over.
He did. He and I talked earlier this week, and, you know, he was looking forward to the rivalry part of this game and get to play against the guys that he has. Nice slip. Length.
And the bucket there for the Wildcats makes it 10-7.
Bird has had a ton of offensive rebounds early.
Dorsey.
Pitch ahead.
Guarded by Bird.
That's a great outlet.
Up for Bird, misses the dunk. Foul call here against Brody Ribas.
Coach Weston just said to Davion, just go make the layup.
(10-7 Hubs. Cespedes, the 3, and the foul.
you know, Bray plays for Maryland Movement, which is a AAU organization out of Frederick. He's coached by Art Claiborne. Art actually is a North High graduate. They play in massive tournaments around the country all spring and summer. An environment like this is fun for him because this represents what he does all summer. So this is nothing new for Bray. He enjoys this. He lives and thrives in it.
Misses the free throw. But already 9 points on the evening for Braden Cespedes. Bird for three. No good, but Streeter gets the rebound. Bird's going to try again. No good. Cespedes, the rebound, tries to kick it ahead to Dorsey, and Dorsey has to pull up. Slows things down, and now Dorsey shoots a three. No good, and that's going to be out of bounds to the Wildcats.
This is the emotion part of the game. You know, you want to make the shot that kind of like makes them take a timeout or makes the crowd go crazy. The ones that win in February are the ones that are able to control their emotions in environments such as this and allow them to just play their style of basketball.
Nate Naylor taking a timeout here for the Hubs with 2:27 to go in period number one. Cespedes with 9 points right out of the chute for the Hubs. In fact, has the last 9 points for the Hubs. 13-7 advantage for North Hagerstown. Ty Streeter.
Nice play, nice
gets
cut.
Into the lane, and his bucket no good. The rebound from Michael Bell. Dorsey gets the basket and the foul. Joey Dorsey.
He spent a lot of time this summer in the weight room getting his body right, and to be able to take that contact that you just saw on the replay and finish through, that's weight room right there. That's exactly what the weight room can do for you.
Foul's called on Tyson Cleary, first on him, and now Dorsey misses the free throw once again. So it's an 8-point lead for North. Ty Streeter looking for Bird inside. Michael Bell gets the steal. Dorsey gets the contact in the basket. No foul called. Dorsey gives the Hubs a 10-point lead. And now it's Dorsey smacking that one away from Bird. Ahead.
Good pass. That's a great outlet pass. You better get a timeout on that one.
Jerron Nicholson with the basket, and suddenly the Hubs with a 12-point lead, 19-7. 1:31 to go here in the first period.
I got to see North play earlier this year against Smithsburg as well. Their defense is relentless. But if you were to look at the coaching staff with Nate Naylor doing what he's done for the first time on the boys' side, he did this on the girls' side all the time. This is not abnormal to see how his teams play, and they get up after you, and it's 84 feet of just in your jockstrap basketball. And that's how he coaches, and that's how he likes his kids to play. And you can tell that they're going to start wearing down Williamsport right now.
A 12-point lead for North Hagerstown, and there's more of that defense. Pressure on Donnell Jeffries, and the tie-up. Williamsport will keep the ball. And the foul called right around midcourt. There's Brody Ribas.
Williamsport has not scored since they had the missed alley-oop dunk. Looks like they're going to do a chin action here. Little drift screen will be coming. Good pass.
Looking inside for Rivas, no good. Michael Bell with the rebound. And quickly the other way go the Hubs. Jackson for three, no good. Jeffries gets the rebound for Williamsport. Donnell Jeffries into the corner for Jaden Williams.
Great skip.
Who hits the three. The Cats now in double digits, 19-10. Dorsey to the corner. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Fauntleroy. And Williamsport will have possession here. 28 seconds to go in period number one. 9-point lead for North Hagerstown, 19-10. Javion Palmer. Looking for Rivas, can't get it to it. Cleary, back to Palmer. Rivas couldn't get it to go. Hubs come away with the loose ball.
Tell Rivas the same thing I told Abby Curry. Just use the backboard. Gravity is a great thing. It'll just pull the ball right through the hole.
Absolutely. The ball out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Probably going to be a high ball screen for Cleary.
Time running out here. Javion Palmer could not get that one to go before the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first period. North Hagerstown with a 19-10 lead after one. Stay with us. Second period action to come right after this.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia. Like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7. Or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room. Or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Let Home Source Roofing show you there's a better way to do roofing.
As a family and veteran-owned company, we do things our way, which means full transparency to our clients with our project managers showing photos and videos of the process from the beginning to the end.
There's a reason why so many of your neighbors are giving us 5-star reviews. It's because at Home Source Roofing, you and your home truly come first.
Let my family be the source for everything for your home.
Set up your free inspection at homesourceroofing.net.
Back at North Hagerstown High School, North Hagerstown with a 19-10 lead over Williamsport as we get started here in period number two. Braden Cespedes to Joey Dorsey. Dorsey spinning into the lane and gets the bucket. Joey Dorsey with 8 points. And the Hubs extend the lead to 11. Tinsley to Javion Palmer. Tyson Cleary. The push-off offensive foul called against Cleary.
That's a great job by Trenton. He earned himself a milkshake.
Trenton Ciucci.
I think Coach Naylor had that conversation. Hey, if you get stuck behind Tyson tonight, just take one.
It's easier said than done.
It is.
Dorsey.
Good skip
cross
pass.
Court. The three from Fauntleroy too long, and Williamsport brings it back the other way. Jaden Williams sets up for the Wildcats. Donnell Jeffries for Cleary.
Good inside out.
Jeffries on the baseline, can't get it to go. Gets his own loose ball. Jeffries gets the bucket and the foul. First bucket of the night for Donnell Jeffries.
His mom was a hooper. Keisha Jeffries from Broad Fording.
I remember that name,
2,000-point scorer, Broad Fording. Mom could hoop a little bit.
Jeffries gets the free throw for the three-point play.
His granddad could coach a little bit, too.
Yes. Yes, he could. Fauntleroy down the lane. Bird with the rebound, and they're going to call Michael Bell coming over the top of Jameer Bird.
Looks like North's going to start going into like more, not a man press, but it's going to be more like a run and jump. He's spacing them out a little bit. Nate just called it. See how they attack this.
Palmer, no good. Bell with the rebound. Ahead to Dorsey. Dorsey to the bucket, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Dorsey to the Wildcats.
Streeter steps up to take the charge there. Joey is he's almost like James Harden in a way. His Euro step is so elusive left to right. He gets around guys slitherly to score at the basket. Got to get somebody in the middle.
Streeter finds Bird. And Bird pulls out set up. Now down the left side,
nice
Jameer Bird.
Nice take.
Slick move to the basket. And Jameer Bird has 4 points. Cuts it to 6. Cespedes going the other way. Gets that one right back. Braden Cespedes in double digits now. 11 points for him.
Does not take him very long to get up the floor with the basketball in his hand.
Rivas taken away there by Fauntleroy. James Jackson's, or excuse me, Deron Nicholson's pass a little too hard there for Ciucci.
We just lost the scoreboard for a second.
Hands on the ball for North Hagerstown as they take it away. Bell gets it back to Ciucci, and now Ciucci sets up at midcourt. Cespedes. Bell gets it to Fauntleroy, spinning, kicks it back out for 3.
Deron Nicholson with a bank.
Nicholson pushes that lead back out to double digits once again. 11 points for North Hagerstown. 26-15. Bird for 3. No good. Tinsley gets the rebound. Bird now in the lane. No good. Kicks it around. Ribas up for the putback. And Brody Ribas, 4 points for him.
I know Dave Foltz keeps stats. I'm going to text him and find out at halftime how many offensive rebounds North has given up this half, because that's going to be one stat that Coach Naylor is not happy with.
The Hubs will inbound underneath their own basket. Joey Dorsey looking to get the ball in here with Jameer Bird on him. Cespedes pulls up and no good. The rebound to Andre Tinsley. Streeter
great hustle.
Loses that. Dorsey going the other way. Dorsey with the nice ball fake and gets the bucket. And now Joey Dorsey in double digits. He has 10. 28-17 lead for North Hagerstown. Streeter in the corner. Down low to Cleary. Bird. Foul line extended, no good. Ball bounces around and into the hands of the Wildcats.
Good inside out.
Kick out to Streeter in the corner. No good, and that's going to go out of bounds off of the Hubs. Get another look at that transition basket here by Joey Dorsey. Great move to get Bird up in the air and clear the way for that shot. Offensive foul called here against the Wildcats.
That's a great sell job by Cespedes. I mean, not that he didn't get hit, but he really got hit and sold it a little bit just to get that call. But from an IQ perspective, it's extremely smart because now it's the next thing Jameer Bird's thinking about on the court.
First personal foul for Jameer Bird. Dorsey spins around Bird. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. Cleary with the rebound. Taken away by Ciucci.
That's a great play defensively.
Ciucci knocks it away, and Braden Cespedes comes up with it. 3:15 to go here in the first half. 11-point lead for North.
Good pin down action.
Cespedes gets the shot away, no good. And Ty Streeter comes away with the rebound. Streeter taken away by Ciucci and right back by Streeter, but can't get it to fall. Gonna call the foul on Trenton Ciucci. Heads up play there by Ty Streeter.
It was.
And he'll be at the free throw line. Second foul on Ciucci.
Be interested to see if Coach Weston goes to like a zone or something like that for like the next like couple minutes, just to see if that would slow down the onslaught that North is having getting into the paint right now.
Streeter goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's a 10-point lead now for North Hagerstown. 28-18, 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Joey Dorsey. Mickelson to Cespedes. And now it's Brock Laypole. Picks up his dribble. Bird takes it away. Here's going to be a dunk from Jameer Bird. Bird has 6 points.
That's going to be an offensive foul. And I had to coach against a guy that did number 50 just like that. And his dad is standing to my right, and Eric Michaels. I lived that for 4 years at South Hagerstown High School. You could put it down on paper. He was going to get 2 to 3 charges every single game.
Tyson Cleary, and I do remember Tyson Cleary doing that a few times last year as well when we saw him.
He did it last year, and we had the same reference, and the next time I saw Eric, he was polite enough to come over and say, hey, thank you. So, yeah, we've seen that a couple times.
Bird fouled going to the bucket by Brock Laypole, and he'll shoot 2 here. Bird shooting about 74% from the free throw line so far this season. He's him in the top 10 in Washington County. Makes them both and cuts the deficit down to 6 points. .207 to go in the first half.
If I'm not mistaken, Lucas is still playing football for Shepherd.
Yes, he is. Had an injury this past season, but looking to come back from that. Close out his career this coming fall for Shepherd. To the corner for Bell. No good, and Jerron Nicholson fouled. Trying to grab that rebound.
Still got 2 fouls to go before you get to the 2-shot foul in the period. Oh, nice cut.
Inside for Tristan Reddick, his first points of the game.
Defensively in a game like this, you cannot give up an easy bucket like that.
Minute and a half to go, 8-point lead for North Hagerstown.
The length differential. I'm surprised they don't try to put Jameer down on the block right now with Fontenoy guarding him.
Cleary Shuffled his feet. Call a travel.
They got him on the gather step.
Cespedes will set up at midcourt. Nicholson now hit the shot clock after hitting the rim, so it'll be out of bounds to the Wildcats.
A lot of one-handed passes. It just seems like it's one-handed. The ball's never in complete control. If you ball fakes, a lot of these hands are active, which is great on the defensive side, but if you're an offensive guy, the balls are that active, man. You got to like ball fake and try to get yourself around. Take a pass to make a pass.
Cleary, top of the key, looking for Bird. Bird.
That's a great pin down screen.
Jameer Bird now in double digits for the Wildcats. 10 points for him. Cuts the deficit to 6. Cespedes driving to the lane. They're going to call the foul on Cleary. With the body, and that'll be third foul on Tyson Cleary.
I was texting with Donnie Souders this week just to kind of figure out maybe who's calling the game. Like, we had somebody local or anything. They sent a crew over from Frederick for tonight's basketball game.
Cespedes hits the first. One more to go here. 22 seconds left in the second period. Cespedes gets them both. $13 points now for Braden Cespedes, leading all scorers. Shot clock is off as we're under 20 seconds to go. Streeter to Tinsley. Bird cutting. Lost his footing and out of bounds.
6 seconds is a ton of time. They're probably North's probably going to get a good look here. I would not be surprised if Cespedes gets a good shot.
It'll be Tristan Reddick with the inbound pass. Gets it into Nicholson. A double dribble called. Takes it down to 2 seconds left.
What if coach has a play in for something like this? You want to have plays in under 2 seconds, under 4 seconds, catch and shoots. I think his ball is going to go into Jameer.
It's to Rivas. His shot no good. As time expires here in the first half, it's North Hagerstown with an 8-point lead, 32-24 over Williamsport. Stay with us. We come back. Chad and I will talk about what we saw here in the first half, what we can expect to see in the second, right after this on Antietam Broadband.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
Flight Fiber by Antietam Business is our county's trusted fiber provider.
It's been great actually here at Knowles Fire Protection to move to direct fiber. We use different software such as QuickBooks, and it's really increased the speed with those. We also do CAD, which is our design programs, and this will help with that also. I would recommend Antietam Broadband to other businesses for their experience in getting the job done and their continued customer service.
Fast, reliable, and flexible. That's Flight Fiber by Antietam Business, the trusted fiber provider.
Running your business is your business. Keeping you connected to your customers is our business. We're Flight Fiber, offering fully managed enterprise solutions that go beyond just providing internet access. When partnering with Flight Fiber, you'll experience reduced IT burden with enhanced reliability, proactive monitoring, cloud infrastructure, data protection, backup, and disaster recovery solutions. Let Flight Fiber by Antietam Business develop a fully managed broadband solution tailored to your needs. Call for a free consultation today.
Get more from your debit card. Your First United Bank & Trust debit card can earn rewards points on all your purchases, online or in-store. Paying is easy and secure with contactless capability and card controls that you manage. When you add your card to your mobile wallet, you tap into even more convenience.
Pay the easy way every day and get rewarded with the First United Bank & Trust debit card. Visit mybank.com or visit your local office to learn more. First United Bank & Trust, banking for a better tomorrow.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown, Kia.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, halftime. This boys basketball matchup, North Hagerstown with a 32-24 lead over Williamsport at the break. Mark Keller and Chad Brashears with you. And North really, in that first period looked like they were possibly going to run away with this thing. 19-10 advantage after one, but things really tightened up in that second period defensively.
They really did. I mean, we gave a lot of credit to North defensively in the first half as we were watching the game and communicating here, but I mean, Williamsport also held them to, not great shooting percentage as well. And it made it really difficult. I think that North's press made it tougher against Williamsport. But once Williamsport got into the front court, man, a lot of things changed.
For North Hagerstown, we saw Cespedes had that breakout in the first period. A little quiet in the second period, and that was something that we saw from him last year. And then we talked about that playoff game.
We did.
That he was very, very quiet in the first half, but boy, when he turned it on, he really turned it on. Is that the kind of thing that you're expecting to see from him tonight?
I am. I mean, I think like when the game comes into play, he really puts the ball in his hands, and he excels in those moments. I feel like he scores a lot of points in the open floor. If Williamsport can make this a half-court game, I think the ball comes out of his hand a little bit more at that capacity, which makes it tougher for him to be an offensive threat.
For Williamsport, obviously tightened up defensively here in the second period. What they need to do to get going offensively. You've got Bird. Bird has 10 points right now, Jameer Bird, for the Wildcats. We talked about who is going to step up and be that secondary scoring for him. We haven't really seen much of it yet. Who is going to be that guy that steps up for Williamsport?
I mean, if you look at it, they missed 6 layups. They missed 6 right at the rim. Yeah. Tyson Cleary had some really good high post passes down low that they missed 6 layups. That's 12 points. That's different in this basketball game, right? So I think that they just have to keep doing what they do offensively, but I would not be surprised if Streeter starts getting a little bit more involved and Jeffries gets a little bit more involved from a shots perspective.
On the north side, offensively, obviously you had Cespedes 13 points leading all scorers at this point. Joey Dorsey with 10. But again, a very quiet second period for both Cespedes and Dorsey. What do they need to do to get the two of them going again?
Score in spots that they practice. I mean, if you were to go and talk to Coach Wesson or Coach Naylor, they need to score in spots that they practice. And right now, if it's not in the open court, they're not the ones that are taking a lot of those key shots, which let's go back and talk about Coach Wesson. Whenever he needed a bucket, he ran a lot of pin down action for Jameer Bird to come off and score in his capacity. North really is, other than a couple times where they've put Joey into like a spin cycle, they'll ISO it out and give him on the left-hand side so he can spin back to his right hand. That stuff works. They could do a little bit more of that.
We mentioned Williamsport and the depth issue. There could be an issue. Tyson Cleary with 3 fouls here in that first half. How big does that weigh on what Williamsport wants to do here in the second half?
I wouldn't be surprised if they go zone a little bit, just to kind of like rest their legs a little bit. But I'll be honest with you, I felt as though, I know North had a really tough game at Frederick the other night. I felt as though at times they looked tired as well. And he doesn't go very deep on the bench. I mean, I'm going to find out the stat from Dave Foltz, but the amount of offensive rebounds that they gave up in that half probably is going to make Nate sick.
Well, stay with us. When we come back, we will be getting ready for the second half of this boys basketball matchup. North Hagerstown and Williamsport, the Hubs, with a 32-24 lead at halftime. More to come from North Hagerstown on Antietam Broadband right after these messages.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorrento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Let the inviting aroma of Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates welcome you to a haven of comfort, convenience, and exceptional taste. It's truly a destination for those who appreciate the finer things in life, like a perfectly brewed cup of coffee and delicious chocolate. Browse the gift and merchandise section, and when you shop Brooks House Coffee and Chocolate, all proceeds benefit people in recovery from substance abuse disorder. Unique charm and exceptional service at Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates in the South End Shopping Center in Hagerstown.
Flight Fiber by Antietam Business is our county's trusted fiber provider.
It's been great actually here at Knowles Fire Protection to move to direct fiber. We use different softwares such as QuickBooks, and it's really increased the speed with those. We also do CAD, which is our design programs, and it's will help with that also. I would recommend Antietam Broadband to other businesses for their expedience in getting the job done and their continued customer service.
Fast, reliable, and flexible, that's Flight Fiber by Antietam Business, the trusted fiber provider.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, halftime of this boys basketball game, 32-24 is your halftime score. North Hagerstown leading the Williamsport Wildcats. Our live coverage of high school basketball here on Antietam Broadband this evening, brought to you exclusively by Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia wishes much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hagerstown Kia, the dealer that makes it easy. Glad to have you with us here on this doubleheader night on Antietam Broadband. Had the girls' half of this doubleheader a little bit earlier this evening, and the Williamsport Wildcats coming away victorious in that one, a 36-35 win over North Hagerstown after the Hubs led that one by 10 in the first half.
Hey, we got some interesting news here. Joey Dorsey is currently still in the locker room battling a leg injury and might not return. Just got word from the North Hagerstown.
We're looking to see if we see.
Yeah, one of the administrators just came over and told us that, so we'll see if that's the case. He's not walking out on the court.
No, he is not out there with the starting 5 here in this second half, and I'm having a hard time seeing the bench to see if he is there on the bench. But definitely.
He says he's off to the side. He's back towards where they come out of the locker room, and there Roscoe Dorsey, his father, is kind of walking towards that bench area, so that ought to be interesting.
So we're underway here in the second half. Williamsport with possession first, trailing by 8. Ty Streeter to Cleary.
Good cut.
Cleary to Bird. Can't get it to fall. Cleary with the rebound. Up and in Tyson Cleary with his first bucket of the night.
As a coach, it's never ending. There's always something you got to fight against.
Cespedes to the basket and called for the offensive foul.
Do you think the people at Antietam Cable would let me hand out milkshake cards for every single one that we get to call? Dad did that. That was Dad's thing when he coached with me. You know, I know he's at home watching, so we'll keep the milkshake thing going.
We could make it a sponsorship.
We could, you know. Got to talk to Coach Murphy about that. He's the sales guy over there.
Streeter. Taken away by Laypole. Now coming the other way is Fauntleroy. Three no good there from Jerron Nicholson, and it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. (32-26). Hubs leading it.
Williamsport is very methodical that first offensive possession, getting a shot that they want to get. Let's see if they continue in that capacity.
Streeter. Fauntleroy guarding him. Bird for three. It's no good. And a travel called on the rebound. As Tinsley went to the floor with the ball. Cespedes brings up the ball. Jaden Williams guarding him. Brock Laypole. Laypole.
Brock got a little excited. When you get into calling games like this and you think you got some high-level players, which they are, they're high-level kids and they're high-level players. Once you get one of those injuries, man, it changes everything.
Yeah.
Quickly, the speed of the game, the tempo of the game, the thoughts of where shots are coming from, everything changes. Now the chess match is totally different.
Streeter. Looking inside for Tinsley. Kicked out, no good. Cespedes bringing it back the other way. Nicholson along the baseline.
Big
and
three.
a three good there by Tristan Reddick. Pushes North to a 9-point lead. Bird across the lane, no good. Bird looking inside for Tinsley. Kicks it out. The three good there for Jaden Williams. Second of the night for him.
Tell you what, Jaden is picking up Cespedes. Go full court. Good step through. Nice left.
Reverse layup there for Braden Cespedes. The lead back out to 8 for North. Do see Joey Dorsey on the bench now for the Hubs. Tinsley's three, no good. Nicholson gets Bird up in the air and puts in the basket. Jerron Nicholson has 7 points. And North's lead is back out to 10. You can see Dorsey on the bench now. He has his left shoe off.
I wonder if he rolled his ankle.
Nicholson coming back the other way, loses it to Bird. Fauntleroy picks up the loose ball and calls timeout. Heads up play from Tyquel Fauntleroy.
Is he a linebacker?
He's a running back. I don't know if he plays linebacker or not.
Well, that is a football play because first to the turf gets the football, first to the floor gets the basketball. That's a very high IQ play.
10-point lead for North Hagerstown, 4:12 to go.
Look at the amount of, on both benches, the guys that are grabbing their shorts right now, trying to catch their breath. That's how intense, speed-wise, this game is right now.
Keeping an eye on Joey Dorsey. He's getting a lot of attention over there on the bench. Now taking socks off. We may have seen the end of Joey Dorsey's night here.
Nate said they were banged up. I mean, I know that they were fighting some stuff after the Frederick game and the conversations that I've had. It looks like the trainer is now coming down with a bag of ice and wrap in front of the north bench as we speak.
Wildcats inbound. Donnell Jeffries has it taken away. Jerron Nicholson coming the other way.
Nice play by
lays that in. And it's a 12-point lead, 41-29 for the Hubs. The ball gets away from Jaden Williams. Now coming the other way, Cleary takes it away, and now coming back. Bird nearly swiped that one from Aiden McCumbee. We'll have a foul called here against the Wildcats. A personal call against Jaden Williams, number 2 on him. Cespedes driving the left side. Shots waved off.
He used his body really well. He took a nice hit there. That's a great physical hit that he just took. Is that a Williams? That's his third.
There it is. And we take a look at Joey Dorsey getting his foot worked on over there on the bench as Cespedes scores once again.
It's up to 14.
43-29, 2:45 to go. And another takeaway for the Hubs. Nicholson.
Nice pass.
Gets it across to Tristan Reddick. (45-29) North Hagerstown. Taken away again, Nicholson, with Bird trailing him. Nicholson
might want to take one. Ron Nicholson has showed up.
11 points for Nicholson. And Nicholson fouls Jameer Bird. We'll take a look at Nicholson's basket.
The one thing Jerron did exceptionally well right there is he let the rim protect him. Went to the other side of the rim, lets the rim protect him so Jameer can't come from behind and get a block.
And we're going to have a timeout taken here now as North Hagerstown has pushed their lead all the way out to 18 points, 47-29, with 2:12 to go here in period number 3. Our live coverage of high school basketball here on Antietam Broadband this evening, brought to you exclusively by Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia wishes much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hagerstown Kia, the dealer that makes it easy. Jerron Nicholson with 6 points here in the third period. 11 on the night. Tristan Reddick with 5 points here as well.
Two of the guys that, I mean, I knew what Jerron brought to the table, but he kind of sticks in the shadows a little bit of Bray and Joey, but he's starting to kind of rise up and be that third guy. Sometimes it takes games like this to give you the confidence to become that third guy exceptionally well.
Nicholson was averaging a little under 9 points a game coming into this one. Third on the team. And with Joey Dorsey on the bench, he's done his best to step up here in his absence. Banging down low. And the rebound kicks out to Tristan Reddick. Nicholson for three. Jerron Nicholson.
Got to see him play a lot this summer. He's grown up a lot as a player. He's doing an exceptional job.
That pass got away from Andre Tinsley and out of bounds right in front of the Williamsport bench.
He just walked into a shot there. It's a rhythm shot. It's a great shot.
Nicholson to Cespedes. Drives the lane. Can't get it to fall. Bird kicks it away. Now back to Jameer Bird for the slam. First points of the second half for Jameer Bird. He has 12.
Back court.
Over and back. Bell was across the line. Passed it back to Cespedes, but Cespedes hasn't established himself. So we take another look at Jameer Bird's slam dunk. Hubs up by 19. We close in on a minute to go here in the third period. Brody Rivas.
Williamsport just looks out of sorts.
To the corner, no good. Nicholson with the rebound. McCumbee gets it up to Reddick. In the lane, Tristan Reddick. 7 points in the period for Reddick, 9 on the night. Hubs by 21. Rivas no good. Cespedes drives to the bucket. Gets it in underneath Jameer Bird. And it's all Hubs now.
I think Coach Naylor's going to ride with this group for a couple minutes, see how they play. Defensively, they are making it extremely difficult on Williamsport.
Jaden Williams draws the foul as he drives to the basket. Michael Bell called with the personal. And it will be Jaden Williams shooting two. 3.1 seconds to go here in the third period. As Williams misses the first. And he gets the second. And as the third period ends, North Hagerstown comfortably ahead, 22 points, 54-32. Fourth quarter action from North Hagerstown to come right after these messages.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
here at North Hagerstown High School. Fourth quarter coming up here. This boys basketball matchup. North Hagerstown with a 54-32 lead over Williamsport. The Hubs outscoring the Wildcats 22-8 in that third period. Tristan Reddick tries the cross-court pass, but Jameer Bird knocked it away. Well, Jerron Nicholson, 9 points in that third period for North Hagerstown. You know, we talked about the injury to Joey Dorsey. He's still over on the bench, nursing that what looks like either a foot or an ankle injury. But Jerron Nicholson now, as you said, Chad, off to the locker room as well with the trainer.
The trainer he just walked off with one of his shoes. I couldn't tell which one. One of them was untied as he was walking off with the trainer towards the training room.
So we'll keep an eye on that. This quick timeout here early on in the fourth quarter. Our live coverage of high school basketball here on Antietam Broadband this evening, brought to you exclusively by Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia wishes much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hagerstown Kia, the dealer that makes it easy.
You know, we were talking off air a little bit, but Jerron, he plays for the Academy, which is a local organization that Ebony Williams started for AAU. His AAU coach, Heather Alshire. If I'm not mistaken, she's still the all-time leading scorer in Washington County for females.
I believe that is right.
She is in the gym tonight, just in a different uniform, wearing her Hagerstown Police uniform.
Tinsley to Ty Streeter. Streeter gets it back from Cleary. His shot up and no good. Rebound to Tristan Reddick. Pass ahead to Cespedes. Braden Cespedes. 21 points now for Cespedes. And going the other way, it's Jameer Bird. Bird now with 14.
Braden scored 33 in the game over break. I think that made him 8th in school history for the most points scored in a basketball game.
Fauntleroy picked up his dribble. Three-pointer there from McCumbie's no good. Fauntleroy gets it back.
Good hustle.
Still in play as Andre Tinsley takes it the other way for Williamsport. Three-point shot here. Jaden Williams, his third three-pointer of the night. He has 10. Loose ball, and Tyson Cleary comes up with it, but lost his footing, went down.
He might have just rolled his ankle.
I think he did.
That did not look good.
Came up gingerly. He is trying to stay on the floor.
Kind of looked like an offensive lineman getting rolled up on. Left, right shoot. That's a rhythm practice shot. That's a great looking shot right there.
Cubs get the ball inbound to Cespedes.
Jerron Nicholson back to the bench. With both shoes laced up.
Reddick's three was no good. Nicholson takes a seat on the bench over there. We'll see if he's going to be returning to this game. Looks like he will. Streeter. Jaden Williams to Bird. Knocked away. Cespedes pushing it the other way.
That's great basketball.
Cespedes.
That's great unselfish basketball.
Nicely played by Tristan Reddick. Braden Cespedes, 10 points here in the second half, 23 overall. Bird spins. The bucket and the foul. Jameer Bird. And Bird has had an answer for just about every point Cespedes has put up here in this second half, it seems.
He has.
Bird trying to complete the three-point play and does so. "17 points for Jameer Bird. Nice move down the lane. Aiden McCumbee gets onto the score sheet.
He stepped in and done a nice job today on both sides of the ball.
Pushes the lead back out to 20, 60-40. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Nicholson is back in the game for the Hubs. Jaden Williams kicks out to Tinsley.
Baseline.
Gets his own rebound. Tinsley gets the basket and the foul. And Andre Tinsley gets his first bucket of the night. We'll try to make it a three-point play here at the free throw line. Tinsley no good on the free throw, and it's Brock Laypole with the rebound coming the other way. Laypole turns around with the left hand, no good. Cleary to Streeter. Streeter pushes it the other way, no good. Coming back with it is Ciucci. Laypole to Nicholson.
That's a good no call on there.
Duran Nicholson. "11 points in the second half for Nicholson. 16 for the game. Ball on the floor, and Hubs diving for it. Tie things up. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor here.
Looks like it's a Williamsport timeout.
3:48 to go in this one. 62-42. North leading Williamsport. And if you're North Hagerstown, this is best case scenario. You've lost Joey Dorsey for the night. It looks like he's not going to be coming back in, but a comfortable lead.
But it doesn't get any easier for either of these squads. I mean, you're playing the CMC, got to go over the mountain, got to go down the road. I mean, this one's kind of in hand. It's almost, let's get the win, stay healthy or get healthy, and move on to the next day. Is it too early to say survive and advance? But sometimes when you get in games, even early parts of the season, you just want to survive and advance to the next one. And that's what it looks like Coach Naylor is trying to do right now.
20-point advantage for the Hubs with 3.5 to play. Jaden Williams fouled as he drove to the basket. And he'll be shooting 2 here. I heard you mention in passing, almost in passing, Joey Dorsey's father, Roscoe. I remember that name, Roscoe Dorsey from Brunswick High School.
Brunswick High School. His brother Jordan played for me at South. Got to know Joey through that. I sat with Roscoe at the Smithsburg North game earlier this year. Was able to catch up with him for a couple hours. It was great to do that. But I think the running battle in their house is who was the better scorer and who's the better player. I told him I'm not even getting involved in that conversation.
I do remember Roscoe Dorsey from those Brunswick teams, I think late 1990s, maybe early 2000s. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, they made a run down to Cole Fieldhouse.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And he was one of the big pieces of that puzzle. But yep, Roscoe Dorsey is Joey's dad.
Those Brunswick teams coached by Jim Sklenkar.
Yep, his grandson just walked past us. Leo actually is a guard at South Hagerstown on the varsity roster this year. We will have them for a game later on in January.
Tinsley to Donnell Jeffries. And now over to Jaden Williams. His three no good. Nicholson has it taken away, and here's Jameer Bird. Uncontested dunk for Bird.
At this point, it becomes a practice within a game setting. You want to try to run certain things on offense. You want to try to run certain things on defense, get looks from certain places. There's a big shot by Trent.
Three from the corner. And now another dunk for Jameer Bird. Nine points in this fourth period for Jameer Bird. 2 minutes to go, and the Hubs up by 18. Nicholson's three, no good. Foul going to the basket is Donnell Jeffries.
You know, over all the years of being at North in any capacity, you got Coach Taylor, you got Davey Foltz, and you got Lummy, always on the bench. Like they're three pillars that are just constantly over there. And got a chance to chat to Lum earlier today. It's always good to catch up with him. Glad he's healthy. Glad he's back on the bench because that's it's where he needs to be. These boys need guys like Coach Lum in their life every single day.
Absolutely. You come to an event here at North High, you always expect to see Lummy.
Absolutely. I mean, Coach Kitchens was here earlier watching the game. I mean, a Smithsburg legend coming out and watching the girls' game today with Coach Murph. So it's kind of cool to see Coach Kitchens as well.
65-50, 90 seconds left in this one. Into the corner for McCumbee. Tied up there by Donnell Jeffries and out of bounds. And it'll stay North ball.
Good look, Trenton.
Fiucci gets it into McCumbee, and McCumbee with 4 points here in the fourth quarter. 67-50. Back on the score sheet here. 6 points for him on the night. And a timeout taken. Let me remind you one more time, our live coverage here of high school basketball on Antietam Broadband, brought to you this evening by Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia wishes much success to the student athletes who are participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hagerstown Kia, the dealer that makes it easy. As always, very grateful to Hagerstown Kia for their sponsorship of our live sports coverage here on Antietam Broadband throughout this winter season. First game of the winter season here for us. Looking forward to a couple more games bringing to you this winter season.
Back Monday, Clear Spring. Smithsburg Clear Spring, is that Monday?
I believe that is Monday. I don't have my schedule in front of me.
Speaking of Heather Alshire, back to her stomping grounds.
67-52, 1:04 to go in this one. As fans start to head towards the exit, this one apparently in hand for the Hubs as Nicholson drives to the basket, gets another 2 points. Jerron Nicholson has had quite a second half here for North Hagerstown. Cleary in the paint. Donnell Jeffries brings it back out, looking inside for Cleary, couldn't handle it. And it's out of bounds North.
I wonder if Nate's just going to hold it, take the shot clock violation, and get out of here with a quick W.
Ciucci fouled by Jaden Williams. North Hagerstown will improve to 7-1 with a victory in this one. The Wildcats will fall to 4-4.
I thought that's what Coach would do. It's the right thing to do.
Shot clock down to 10 seconds, and the Hubs are just going to
just let it go out.
Take the shot clock violation here and turn the ball over to the Wildcats with 7.6 seconds left. And as time expires, Jaden Williams' three is no good, and that'll do it. 69-52, North Hagerstown improving to 7-1 on the season with the victory over the Williamsport Wildcats. Stay with us. When we come back, Bob Parcelletti will be with a couple of members of the winning North Hagerstown squad. And Chad and I will wrap things up here from North Hagerstown right after these messages.
From Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia. Like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7. Or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room. Or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown, Kia.
Let the inviting aroma of Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates welcome you to a haven of comfort, convenience, and exceptional taste. It's truly a destination for those who appreciate the finer things in life, like a perfectly brewed cup of coffee and delicious chocolate. Browse the gift and merchandise section, and when you shop Brooks House Coffee and Chocolate, all proceeds benefit people in recovery from substance abuse disorder. Unique charm and exceptional service at Brooks House Coffee and Chocolates in the South End Shopping Center in Hagerstown.
Flight Fiber by Antietam Business is our county's trusted fiber provider.
It's been great actually here at Knowles Fire Protection to move to direct fiber. We use different softwares such as QuickBooks, and it's really increased the speed with those. We also do CAD, which is our design programs, and it's will help with that also. I would recommend Antietam Broadband to other businesses for their expedience in getting the job done and their continued customer service.
Fast, reliable, and flexible, that's Flight Fiber by Antietam Business, the trusted fiber provider.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, your final score, North Hagerstown with a 69-52 victory over the Williamsport Wildcats. We're going to send it over to Bob Parcelletti. He is with a couple of members of the winning North Hagerstown squad. Bob, take it away.
Hi, I'm here with Braden Cespedes and Jerron Nicholson. Braden, you got off to a really quick start. You had like 10 points in the first quarter. What happened? I mean, you were really crashing the boards there.
I just came out like I always do every game. Like all the games I come out scoring, but I got to give it to my teammates because they opened the floor for me to get easy buckets, and I can't do it without my teammates.
Speaking of teammates, second half was much different when Joey got hurt. How did it change things? Because it seemed like you guys got into more on offense.
Yeah, he's one of our main scorers, so really we got a lot of like ISO plays for him. So without him, we were just playing as a team, finding shooters open, and getting to the rim, getting fouls, just moving the ball and hitting shots.
You found this guy a lot too.
Yeah, that's my right hand right there. That's my guy. So even though sometimes we be arguing, it's all good though. But I got his back and he got mine. So
how did this game had the makings of being a real tight one, but you guys broke it open? Where do you think you got it? Because you really got into the third quarter.
I think it was just us pushing the ball because that's our brand of basketball right there. We work on a drill called Calipari in practice where you got to push the ball first, and then if you don't got anything, come back. So I think it's us just pushing the ball and scoring has made it easier for us to break the lead open.
Okay, thanks. Next up. Jerron, you had a really, usually you're like the third guy. Yeah. Today you had to end up being the second guy.
Yes, sir.
How did you adjust? Because you had to take a different role.
It's just picking up the shots that Joey takes, just being more aggressive on offense, not settling for threes. But it starts on defense too. When I get the steals, passing lanes, at least the easy offense. And it's just really like the hustle and defense that gets me motivated going offense.
I think the thing that really got you going in the second half is you had those 2 steals in a row and you broke away for layups, and I think after that you were pretty comfortable, isn't it right?
Yeah, because I can play more aggressive and trust my teammates that have my back so I can game more a little bit, get the easy steals that I need.
How different was it playing without Joey? I mean, he's there, but now he wasn't.
Yeah, he's a dog. He likes to get to the paint whenever he wants, how quick he wants. But for us, since that we don't have, we're not getting downhill, we get to spread the ball, find people that's open, Well, he finds us too, but it's just more people getting the ball.
So how did it feel to get a little bit of the spotlight?
Felt good. It got me motivated. It gave me really, my energy flowing, because the first half wasn't that I really wanted, but second half I came out strong.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now I got Coach Naylor here. Hey, you guys had a little bit of a test today. I mean, you lose one of your main guys, but you really bounced back. The team really stepped up for you.
I think that's something that, we need to see. When against Frederick, actually, Joey got in foul trouble, so we had to play without him there. And, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. You never want to see anybody get hurt, but you have to figure out who we are when things aren't going our way. And tonight we answered the challenge.
You guys, did it change anything that you guys did in the second half of that? Because like I said, it seemed like you guys slowed down a little bit.
It was we had a nice, talk at halftime, and I think just talking about we got to play with a heart. They're getting second and third shots. We're not playing with heart defensively. We're kind of playing at their pace instead of playing our style and playing with our energy, getting up and down the floor. So I think it was just they have to play our style, not us play their style.
So how bad is Joey?
I didn't even know till the third quarter started. He wasn't out there, so I haven't even had a chance to speak to him to see how it is. But for him to not be on the floor, something's wrong. It's hard to keep him off the floor.
So was this a good bounce back? How good of a bounce back was this for after the loss the other day?
I think it's good because, players like J-Ron responded. We've been on J-Ron pretty hard the last couple days and couple practices, and to see players like that and Aiden coming off the bench giving us valuable minutes, and we got 2 freshmen playing a lot, Trenton and Brock. So to see them get those minutes and be able to maintain a lead or help push a lead, those things will help us in February.
All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Tell Chad I said hi.
All right, thanks to Coach Naylor and to Braden Cespedes and J-Ron Nicholson as well. Those two, the leading scorers for North Hagerstown tonight. Cespedes with 23 points and Nicholson with 18. And Nicholson's play really in that third quarter when North outscored Williamsport 22-8 really made the difference. North had cut the lead down to, Williamsport had cut the lead down to 8 at halftime, and that 22-8 third quarter really turned things around for North.
It really did, and he set the tone, and he set the tempo, and I'll be honest with you, he guarded Jameer Byrd. He was the one that locked in on Jameer Byrd, which shows a lot of where he's at as a sophomore in high school, and the challenges that Coach Naylor and his staff are instilling in them. You got to want to take the challenge, and he took the challenge today. I'm sure Nate and I will have multiple conversations over the next couple of days to figure out what's going on with Joey, but he's right. If Joey's not on the floor, there's obviously something wrong, and it's unfortunate, but you do have to learn how to win without him. Right. And I think that's something that they've learned through this. We'll go back to what Nate said at the beginning of the broadcast, that the season started today. So then they're 1-0. I can bust them about that. They're 1-0 after today. So
Tristan Reddick with 9 points for the Hubs as well. They improved to 7-1. Williamsport falls to 4-4 with the loss. Jameer Byrd 21 points. Jaden Williams with 11. If you're on the Williamsport side here, Jonathan Weston, what are you taking away from this one?
The reset button's going to hit when Xavier Ortiz is eligible to play next week. I do think that's an important piece of this for them, because he really is the spoon that stirs the pot, if that makes any sense. But no, I think that, you can look at your guard play, you can look at your big play. I think they did a great job getting offensive rebounds in the first half. I felt North shut them down the second half. If they were able to finish a lot of those second chance shots, we might have had a different halftime. So it just kind of comes down to that. The ball bounces certain ways every single game, and today it didn't bounce their way. But I wouldn't look at it in any capacity that it's a bad thing. You just got to find the little things to fix and move on from there.
Okay, well, your final score once again, North Hagerstown with a 69-52 victory over the Williamsport Wildcats. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband tonight. For Bob Parcelletti, for Chad Brashears, I'm Mark Keller. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.